wish there was a Facetune app for videos because now you're all going to see the truth. Hopefully this doesn't flop, but it's probably gonna flop. And since this is my first video, let me tell you a few things about me first. I'm from Virginia. Exciting, right? I have a hedgehog named Zucchini and she's always angry. I'm deaf in my left ear. I'm a natural blonde. I love dogs. Like, really love dogs. And I cry about One Direction sometimes. I also have premenstrual dysphoric disorder, and it's kind of taken over my life. PMDD is basically PMS on crack. The cause of PMDD is unknown, but it's believed to be an abnormal reaction to hormonal changes. That is really hard to say. These hormone changes result in a serotonin deficiency, which can affect your mood and may even cause physical symptoms. The symptoms of PMS and PMDD are very similar, but PMDD is much more severe and sometimes even debilitating. Most symptoms are so bad that you may have trouble functioning at home, work, and in relationships. Some emotional symptoms include lack of control, difficulty concentrating, severe fatigue, emotional sensitivity, or even suicidal thoughts. Some physical symptoms are intense cramps, nausea, vomiting, migraines, or fainting. If you experience at least 9 of the typical symptoms during your period, you may have PMDD. PMDD is self-diagnosable but can also be confused with other mood disorders. Hey y'all. Yes, I started filming this video 3 months ago, but I'm back, bitch. I took a break to go get some coffee. It was a really long line at Starbucks. Who invited you? I know my hair looked mad greasy, but I promise I showered like 2 days ago. It's the depression. Anyway, I'm back. Let's move on. So, only 1 in 20 people who menstruate have PMDD, but nearly 90% of them go undiagnosed or misdiagnosed as bipolar. This shit is not a joke, guys. This is real. 15% of sufferers attempt or commit suicide. I found out about PMDD after literally Google searching, "Why do I want to break up with my boyfriend every month?" After going through a few Yahoo answers, I decided to do some research myself. And suddenly, it clicked. I was so relieved. I kept thinking to myself, holy shit, this is it. For about a year now, I've been documenting my periods on film to try and give my psychiatrist an idea of what I've been experiencing. These clips started out as a form of validation for me to acknowledge that what I've been going through is real, but then I realized that there might be people out here that need to see this. Whether you have PMDD, or you know someone with it, or even if you just simply want to understand, I hope this video helps you in some way. Before I get into these clips, I wanted to talk about a few severe symptoms that I experience every month. I first noticed something was up when I would consistently insist on going vegan a week before my period every month. I would throw out all the meat and all the milk in the fridge, and I wouldn't even substitute it with anything. I'd just stop eating. And that's when I realized I was just relapsing with my eating disorder every month. Then after a while, I started literally contemplating suicide. And then I remembered that when I was still in recovery from self-harm, I would relapse every month, and I didn't know why I'd do it because I didn't even want to. I was also missing school every month because my cramps were so painful to the point where I couldn't even walk and I constantly felt nauseous. Sometimes I can't even talk to anyone because I'm just so depressed. PMDD loves to fuck up my life and sabotage my relationships. I get so angry and defensive that I convince myself I can't trust anyone. I also start to see the bad in people, even the tiniest things that bother me, so I'll drop my friends so quickly. There have been many times where I considered dumping my boyfriend solely because he might have annoyed me that day. I remember one month where I didn't talk to my boyfriend for 48 hours because he didn't text me all day, after he told me that morning that he was going to be busy and wouldn't be able to text me all day. Okay, so now here's some clips documenting exactly what I'm feeling when I'm like this. I'm in so much physical pain right now that I can't figure out if this is how cramps actually feel, and I just forgot or if something else is really wrong with me. I feel physically sick. Just laying here, not even doing anything, I feel like throwing up because it hurts so bad. I just took some naproxen, so we'll see if that helps, but most of the time it doesn't. I have a heating pad on too. I don't feel any different. I also just sat up and I'm laying back down because my head is just pounding, and I know it's a migraine because it's just in the front, like right here, and that's what happens when I get migraines. So one thing goes, another thing comes. I don't get a break when I'm like this. There's never like a moment where I'm totally fine. There's always something going on that I have to deal with. I'm never free from this. I'm out of bed. It's 4 p.m. now. I suddenly have this urge to clean my room and do my laundry and stuff, but still got that migraine I was telling you about at like 12 p.m. So there's always something. I'm back in bed because it's been 5 hours and I still have that migraine. So I'm kind of contemplating death right now. Every month this just throws my life all off track, and I'm praying that whatever medication I'm put on later on is going to fix this, because it's so exhausting and I don't want to deal with it anymore. So I had a tough day. I just woke up like really depressed, which it really upsets me because on Monday and Tuesday I went to school and I stayed at school the whole day, and that's a huge accomplishment for me. But today I just couldn't make it out of bed, so I stayed home, and it was kind of just like a low, boring day, and I don't want to say I feel meaningless, but I feel stuck. I don't know what to do or what I should do, and I was cleaning and I just got this thought, which is a normal thought that I have, and it's just, what would happen right now if you killed yourself? And usually I can convince myself that people would miss me and it'd be heartbreaking, but this time all I could think of was nothing. So I'm home from school again. I'm missing school because I'm just too depressed to get out of bed. I was doing really well for those first 2 days, and it just all went to shit. Who is she? I hate that periods and menstruation have become such a taboo subject. It's not something I can talk about to people. It's not something I can explain to people. When I'm like this, I can't go back to school and tell my teachers, oh, sorry, it was my PMDD. So it's very frustrating to have kind of like this secret that I have to deal with that's taking up like so much of my life, and there's no way I can make people understand. I'm angry. I'm breaking out, first of all. What the fuck is going on? I'm angry, I'm frustrated. I'm so depressed. I feel like everything in my life is going downhill all of a sudden, that I'm not being productive enough. All of the things I plan on doing are never going to happen. I feel like no one actually loves me. I feel like my boyfriend is just waiting to break up with me and only feels bad for me, which is why he hasn't broken up with me yet. This is only the first day. I feel like nobody wants to talk to me or listen to me right now. I'm just annoying everyone, and no one knows how to tell me. I feel like no one has time for me anymore, and I'm just fading away from all of my friends, which in a way that's kind of the case, but it's hitting me now more than ever. What the fuck?